forgot to do. So this is episode 6. Okay.
6 is one of my favorite numbers.
Oh, and I have like a little album with like the covers. Right. So now we say welcome to What About It episode number
6.
Taylor.
That's me.
This is my friend Taylor.
What's up?
Man, thanks for having me again. I can't believe it's almost been a year since last time I was here. Little Halloween parties. Because we support day drinking for Halloween.
And every other day, honestly.
Right?
Cheers.
Mm-hmm. But man, thanks for having me. You know,
Thanks
such
for
a busy
asking
schedule. I
me
know.
to be on. Oh no.
Just a little quick reminder. Again, this whole What About It series in my YouTube little channel is it's kind of just like a fun thing where I get to be social and and dive in a little bit into
Talk about
song lyrics
music.
and talk about music and why it means what it means to you, and maybe learn a little bit more about my friends, meet more people, and maybe learn a little bit more about myself in the process. Now, little reminder, I don't know what she's going to bring to the table. I mean, she kind of gave me a hint as Taylor Swift, but I don't know what lyrics are going to be presented to me or what is it that she is going to want to talk about. But here we are, girls. Your space.
Hi.
Okay.
So I wanted to discuss the new Taylor Swift album. Came out on Friday. I'm a huge Swiftie. I know Robert isn't particularly a huge Swiftie by any means, but
I mean, I don't have
choose.
anything against Taylor Swift. I just, it's not my go-to.
It's
But
fine.
there is a medley that I play in a corporate band that I play with, called Flight of the Keys here in Houston, and I enjoy playing that medley very, very much.
She got some bangers,
Like
man.
when you bust out that thing in like parties and especially weddings, you'll be surprised at the number of dudes that get down to that.
I'm not surprised. They try to hide it, but everybody loves Taylor Swift at least a little bit. Everyone likes at least one song, and if you don't, then
There's something wrong with you.
there might be. I don't know. It should be clinically studied, actually, I think.
Okay. So what you got? Again, I have not listened to any of this. I know people are talking about it. I know it's kind of like divided, but I tell me.
It is divided. People are saying, I don't agree with all the negative stuff. I mean, there's things with every album, but for this album, it's a no skip album for me, which does not happen often because there's usually at least one that I'm like, meh.
How many songs are in it?
There's 12. It's her 12th album. She has 12 songs.
Okay.
But I really enjoy this one because I've been following her since I was super young. So I've seen like her progression of, oh, I'm in love, oh, I'm upset, like all this stuff. Her last couple albums have been kind of like down in the dumps, like I'm sad, which is fine. I love sad music too, but this album really shows how happy she is. Like, she just got engaged. I don't know if you saw that.
I know it was a whole thing, like, even like at a Super Bowl level, that was like the focal point.
Yes. She is taking over the NFL. Go Queen. But she's engaged. She's happy, and for me being like a Swiftie, like seeing her go through all this, trying to find what she has now, it just makes me really happy overall for her. So that's cool, and I feel like this album really emphasizes that happiness that she's been wanting to find. Like, you can hear it in each song. And she also kind of brings back a little bit of Reputation vibes, which was like her bad bitch era, where she's like just calling people out basically, or like saying, I don't actually give a shit what you say, like, this is who I am type thing.
There's like some kind of like empowerment in that.
Yeah, so it's really fun. I was just gonna say a little bit about each song, if that's okay.
Girl, it's your space. Whatever you want to talk about.
All right, it really actually is my space. So.
And the wine is not so that I can get through this. Like, this is just we're decompressing.
You gotta have wine with Taylor Swift. Also, I do kind of feel like it's so he can get through it, but it's fine.
Gotta start the week off right. It's Monday.
Woo. So first song, Fate of Ophelia. Really catchy. And so if you see like the album cover, it's her, and it looks like she's almost like about to drown, like in a bathtub.
Would you believe me if I haven't even seen that?
Oh my gosh!
Like, let me look it up.
I feel like I need to go get the album. Like I have the vinyl upstairs.
You have the vinyl upstairs?
I do, but I'm not going upstairs right now. But okay, so he's gonna see what I mean firsthand as I explain it. But basically, she's like laying in water. Taylor Swift, if you looked at her engagement post, she said she's our English teacher.
Looking at it.
She loves to throw in Shakespeare in different songs and aspects. So Fate of Ophelia, if you don't know, from Hamlet, Ophelia is basically like gaslighted into drowning herself. So she ends up like, she drowns herself. So the song, The Fate of Ophelia, she's like, you saved me from the fate of Ophelia, talking about her love with like Travis Kelce, her fiance.
That's his name?
Yes.
Everybody knows him as like Taylor Swift's
Mr. Swift.
Mr. Swift.
Yeah. Travis Kelce, that's him. But I feel like the song is like, to me, it just is her being like, yeah, everybody gaslit me into thinking like I wasn't worth this, I didn't deserve this type of love, whatever, and like I finally found it, and you saved me from like drowning. Fate of Ophelia. So, and it's like really upbeat and happy, and I really love it. And I really like, so the reason that they got together, I don't know if you know, probably not. He went to the Eras tour and wanted to meet her, and then he talked about it on his podcast with his brother, called New Heights. And then someone who knew Taylor was like, hey, this dude wants to meet you. And it worked out, and now they're engaged. So the first line of the song is, I heard you calling on the megaphone, you want to see me all alone. And I think that it's like cool that he like just shot a shot, and now look where it got him. Shoot your shot.
Yeah, there's success
Always.
stories, man. Like, people be shooting shots left and right.
But yeah, I really love.
Did she know who he was before she agreed to?
I don't think so. She didn't really follow football. He's been like teaching her football, and she's like getting really into it to support him and stuff, which I think is awesome. I knew that she grew up a Phillies fan, which is kind of ironic because his brother was on the Phillies, but I don't think she knew like actual players or anything.
Okay.
Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know.
I'm
sorry.
not the one to be correcting you, like, in this topic.
I was talking to them.
Oh, okay.
Because I love Taylor Swift stuff, but I do not let it consume my entire life. So I don't know like all the ins and outs of everything. But I know a gist.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so that's that song. Love it. No notes. Top 2 like songs on the album. Number 3 is my other one, but we'll get there. The next one is called Elizabeth Taylor. I don't know the full story behind Elizabeth Taylor, and honestly, I probably should have looked it up before I decided to talk about it.
Well, sometimes that's better. I don't know. It's like you let the music and lyrics kind of speak to you in a way that's not, you don't jump into the song with like already conceived idea of it.
Yeah. I do know, I think she was...
Sometimes
like,
you ruin a song for yourself.
Yeah, because you know too
if
much about it, and it's like, it just seems like too much in your face about it, I guess, when that can happen. But this one, I believe I don't know if this is correct or not, but Elizabeth Taylor, I'm pretty sure she was an actress.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
I know because, like, my grandma's sister bared, like, some resemblance to her, like, growing up. And so they called her Elizabeth Taylor. And
well, then
that's
there
how
you
I
go.
came to know about her. But,
I came to know about her from this song
song?
right here. But Taylor in this song is basically like drawing parallels between her and Elizabeth Taylor, and she's like, yeah, like if you ever leave me, I'm gonna cry my eyes violet, Elizabeth Taylor, which honestly I don't know what the eyes violet part means, because I think I would need to know. I think I'd need to know more about Elizabeth Taylor. But I like that she uses other famous people to like draw parallels to and kind of tells a story that also is her story, but she doesn't specifically say like this is me, you know?
Okay.
It also is like it starts off kind of like slower but like cool sounding, and then it comes in with like a bass drop, kind of the beat drop, not bass, but it's a fun song as well. I can definitely see myself like
Getting down to it.
yeah. I mean, I have already, so.
You know, I'll probably listen to this thing on the way home. It's like a good 30-minute drive, so.
Hey,
I
the
should
album's
get to-
44 minutes,
Yeah, I should
so
get
you
through
should
most
be
of it, yeah.
almost done. And then you'll be like, this album's so good, I want to listen to the rest, and then listen again. The third song, Opalite, one of my favorites on the album. Super upbeat, super fun. Like, it just makes me want to dance around the kitchen and, like, just be, like, goofy, happy, lovey. It's really fun. One of my favorite things about it, I don't know if this was intentional, but people have been talking about it. Do you know of the book Fourth Wing?
Oh, talking about like Sarah
No.
Maas, or are they somehow related?
Fantasy writers?
Fantasy writers? No,
it's Rebecca Yarros.
Fourth Wing. Oh, my wife's gonna kill
It's
me.
about
'cause
dragons.
She probably read this thing.
From what I've seen her read, it does seem like it would be in her wheelhouse. About dragons?
Okay, yeah. I mean, I like dragons, but
You like dragons nuts across your face?
That's right. I mean, what? Nah, but like my idea of dragons, like, what's that movie called back in the day with Draco? That dragon.
Harry Potter?
No, not Draco Malfoy.
How to Train Your Dragon?
No, Draco, like probably like the most badass dragon there ever was, girl. How do
Are
you
you talking about like Aragon?
No.
I am limited on my dragon knowledge. I know Game of Thrones. It's not Game of Thrones.
It's not Game of Thrones. Dragonheart. Did you ever watch that movie?
No. I don't watch a lot of movies. Actually, Donnie, my boyfriend, gets really, like, almost mad at me sometimes because he's like, what do you mean you haven't seen this movie? Are you serious? I'm like, yeah. When I was little, I
gotta
had...
talk to Donnie about that one.
He has probably seen... I feel like he's seen almost, like, every movie ever. Like, he must have had no friends when he was a kid because I think he just stayed inside and watched movies.
So this doesn't bring back any memories?
No, that's terrifying. I don't like that at all.
Draco, I mean, this is like the wisest of all dragons.
That would have made
Honestly,
me cry
like
as a child.
the CGI back then, you know, compared to like today's standards, is not all that.
That would have made me cry as a child. I cried at Chicken Run. My mom used to... Do you remember this movie Chicken Run? It was like animated, like claymation.
So I watched that in Spanish when I was still living in Mexico at the time. It was called Pollitos en Fuga. Like,
yeah.
Mexican boy here.
So I watched it in Canada, so it was more like, oh, a chicken run, eh? Just kidding.
Pollitos en Fuga. No, but I remember.
Yeah, that movie my mom used to threaten me with. She'd be like, if you don't brush your teeth, I'm going to put on Chicken Run, and I'd start crying and go brush my teeth because I did not want to see that shit. It's terrifying.
Okay.
But Opalite, okay.
So when I try to get you to do gigs, I'll be like, if you don't gig on this day, like, I'm going to put on Chicken Run.
You know, weirdly enough, I am not scared of claymation chickens anymore.
You say that.
I haven't watched it since, so I
So
could.
we don't know.
We don't.
Okay. So,
Opalite.
Opalite.
I was talking about how Fourth Wing, so it's about dragons. There's going to be spoilers if you haven't read Fourth Wing. It's not like huge spoilers, but just a heads up. You might want to skip over the next 30 seconds. But do you mind if I give you spoilers?
I'm not going to read it.
Okay.
Thank you.
So, yeah. So she says, my mama said, it's all right. You've been dancing through the lightning strikes, sleepless in an onyx night, but now the sky is opalite. Which people have been saying, which I also was like, ooh. The main character in Fourth Wing is a lightning wielder. And then they always refer to the main, like, romance guy, Xaden, as, like, having Onyx this, Onyx this. There's a book in the series called Onyx Storm. And Rebecca Yarros is a huge Taylor Swift fan. So, and she uses Taylor Swift lyrics to, like, hint at things in her books. So people are like, is Taylor Swift, like, responding to that? Because that would make me really happy for Rebecca Yarros.
Do you know if they're friends, like, in real life?
I have no idea.
You don't know?
No, I don't.
That'd be
I
kinda
really
cool.
hope that they are, and if they aren't, that one day they are, because I know Rebecca loves her. As do I. So if you want to be friends, like, hit me up, Taylor. But
if you listen to this, hit me up.
also, I saw the movie in theaters that, like, Taylor Swift went and explained through songs, and she said that she really liked Opalite because Opalite is a man-made gemstone, and then it's also like metaphor. Thank you.
For
For, like, making your own happiness, because opalite's, like, really iridescent and, like, happy, and so it's like, yeah, I wasn't doing well, but, like, look what we made. Like, we made everything, like, happier, shinier, so opalite.
Yeah, you get to make and create and shape your happiness.
Yeah, so it's a fun message. It's a love song. It's upbeat. I love it. Maybe a reference to Fourth Wing. Great book series. So all of it is checking my boxes.
Okay.
So
I'm gonna pay more attention to that one when I get to that.
It's my favorite. It's Donnie's favorite.
Is that what he runs to? Like, preparing for this marathon? The new Taylor Swift album?
He told my stepmom that he was gonna do a Taylor Swift album run. If he did or not, I don't know, because I do not run with him, because I don't run. As you could probably tell. Like a little pooch. It's fine.
Sounds like I only run to the restroom.
Or late.
Or what?
Running late.
Oh, running late? Oh. All right. Okay.
But
Is there, like, any particular... I don't think you mentioned, like, a particular lyric in that song that just knife right to the heart.
ooh, let me...
Because if that's your favorite, then, I want to know if there's, like, a line in there or something that really, really speaks to you.
Um...
And why?
Ooh. I feel like overall, it's just because it's a fun song. But I do like at the beginning how she says, I had a bad habit of missing lovers past. My brother used to call it eating out of the trash. Which everyone's been in a place where they're like, things aren't going very well. I wonder what this person's up to,
Mm-hmm.
And you know that usually it never works out. I can't say never works out because I am happily with my ex we've been together almost 6 years now.
You see, there's success stories everywhere.
But usually it doesn't work, so just don't text them. But
Did you text him?
no, actually, he texted me. He was in Mexico, and he met Canadians. I'm Canadian. That's important to the story. He met some Canadians, and he was like, hey, I met Canadians in Mexico. And we had, like, kind of been friends here and there, like, a little bit. But that was, like, the start of us, like, talking again. And then here we are. He asked me on a date, and I was like, if it doesn't go well, we still got to be friends, because I don't see this working out.
Did you have friends in common?
No,
Huh.
not anymore.
I mean, that
Not really.
helps.
Well, a few, but not like anyone that either of us frequented, I guess.
Okay.
Like, we hang out with them now, but like either I would hang out with them or he would hang out with them, but we would never all hang out together.
Mm-hmm.
If that makes sense.
Makes sense. Yeah, it makes sense.
But yeah, so track 4, we're a third of the way through the album at this point. Father Figure, which
Ooh. No, just the title. Like, it's a good title.
yes.
It got my attention just now.
So I saw before the album came out that Father Figure had George Michael credited as a songwriter. And I was really hoping that it would sound more like George Michael's Father Figure because, for one, my dad, huge George Michael fan. Like,
I thought you were going to say Taylor Swift fan.
no, he loves George Michael. Like, we had a Christmas tree with a George Michael star on the top. He has George Michael mugs. He's been to George Michael concerts. He went to, like, one of those concerts where, like, it was after he died and it was, like, the hologram concert.
Wow.
I think he died on Christmas Day. My dad found out and he started crying. And I was like, this man loves George Michael.
Mm-hmm.
So I grew up listening to a lot of George Michael. And I really like the song Father Figure. And I really wanted it to reference it more. But still a great song.
What's the reference in the song?
I think it's just the, like, I'll be your father figure. I drink that brown liquor. Or, well, I don't think he says I'll drink that brown liquor. I'd have to look at the George Michael lyrics. But I think it's just, like, sort of similar. So
Mhm.
she credited.
Because we don't want to get sued, right?
No, even though she could definitely afford it. But that's not fun. But I really like the premise of the song is like, okay, like it's her basically saying like, hey, I'll be like your guiding hand through the music industry. Like, I can help you. I can show you tricks of the trade. I can, like, if you're seen with me, like, it'll get people talking about you, like, all this stuff. Like, I'm here for you. But all I ask is that you're, like, loyal to me. And then at the end of the song, she's like, yeah, you weren't loyal to me. So there's, she's like, you tried to, what is the exact lyric? I want to get it right.
Yeah, of course.
Oh, it's at the end. So throughout the song, she says, like, I can make deals with the devil because my dick's bigger. And she references at the end, like, after this person, like, crossed her, she's like...
Wait, what? Let me see that.
She says, I can make deals with the devil because my dick's bigger. But at the end, she goes, you made a deal with this devil. Turns out my dick's bigger. And she's like, basically, like, fuck you. Like,
What the fuck?
You're trying to mess with me. Do you know how long, like, I've run things in this industry? Like, you ain't got shit. Like,
Okay. It is track 4, right?
yeah.
Okay. All right.
Which there are
On the list.
some conspiracies about who this song might be about. Some people say like Olivia Rodrigo because she like helped her at the beginning and then
They had a falling out or something?
they had a falling out. She's like, whoa, I was helping you and you just like, but whatever, who knows? So yeah, that's father figure.
You know, I thought the term, like, or expression like measuring dicks only applied to guys, but no, apparently girls do it too.
Hey, have you ever heard her song The Man? She's like, I'm so sick of running as fast as I can, wondering if I'd get there quicker if I was a man. So I feel like she thinks...
Was that like on album 11?
That was on...
10?
No. No, we're going back a bit to the Lover album. But basically, she is like comparing herself to like, hey, I could be doing like so much better right now if I was a man because people wouldn't criticize what, like everything I have to say, what I have to wear, who I have to date. Like it wouldn't matter because I'd be a man. That's a whole different discussion. I could go on a long thing about that song too.
I mean, I think it comes with the territory and like the world we live in nowadays. You know, it's like you reach a certain level of success, especially if you're a woman. You're bound to
have people trying to tear you down.
Exactly.
Yeah. On that note, tearing you down. This next song.
Oh, saw that transition. Heck yeah.
This next
all
song
organic, baby.
kind of made me sad when I listened to it. It's called Eldest Daughter. And I am the eldest daughter of my family. So basically, it's like...
I had no idea.
I have 3.
Okay.
I have a brother who is going to be 21 in March. I have a... Yeah, I'll take a top off. Thanks. I have a sister who just turned 18 in September, and then I have a brother who just turned 15 in September.
Okay.
2 of them live in Canada, so I don't really get to see them. Sad, but it is what it is.
Eldest daughter.
Yes. So basically, it's about how like an eldest daughter is supposed to be like this strong, striving person.
The example.
Yeah, the example, like the first one. And she even says in it, which I feel like this is probably my favorite lyric from the song, just because it's just a good quote, in my opinion, is that every eldest daughter is the first lamb to the slaughter, because like parents expect so much from, I mean, firstborn in general, but I feel like with women, they kind of expect them to, like, girls mature a little faster than boys, and they have like more of like a motherly instinct and stuff, and like I feel like if you have younger siblings, like you're expected to step up and like be an example, be like someone who also takes care of your sibling and everything, which I feel like with guys, if there's an older sibling as a guy, you're expected to, like, you know, kind of protect, but you're not like, no one's like, oh, don't mind him, he's just kind of a dick, like with some people, like, not saying you are or anyone in particular is, but like if I don't know, I feel like there's just like a higher standard if you're like the eldest daughter, and she kind of personifies that in the song.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's a different standard for sure. Like me, I'm the elder of 2, right?
Mm-hmm.
I always wished it was 3, you know, just to have a little more, you know, dynamic in there. But nah, 2 is great. I love my brother. But yeah, growing up, like, there's this sense of like responsibility that you had to like just take on at an early age. That's like you can't be the one that like steps out of line. You know, you got to be the perfect one, and it's like you know, like yeah, I can't imagine what it's like for a girl, you know, because you have to be like nurturing at the same time. You know, when boys are just kind of like, you know, you get sent off to war. You know, but
It's different for.
it is different.
Yeah.
It is different, but I can relate. I'll listen to that one too in case I ever get in touch with my feminine side and feel like
Hey.
the eldest daughter.
You can just make it like an eldest sibling track. You don't have to personify like the daughter part, you know?
I think it's healthy to get in touch with the feminine side here and there.
It definitely is.
So we'll see.
But yeah, that song is kind of sad. So we're just gonna move.
That one's not like an upbeat one then?
No, it's like a slow piano song, which I
like
do
those. I
really
like that.
enjoy it. But it's just, you know, not necessarily like my favorite, just because.
Is it kind of like a reset in the album where like, you know, you start not strong, but you start upbeat and
Yeah, the first
joyful, and
the
then just kind of
first
like
four
hits a reset.
are upbeat,
And
and
then-
then that one is, yeah, it's kind of just like a palate cleanser.
Yeah.
Which the next song, Ruin the Friendship, great song. It gets sad again though. It's upbeat. So it's talking about everyone thinks it's about this person, which it makes sense. There was this guy, I think his name was Jeff Briggs. She was really good friends with him in high school, and she apparently always like had a thing for him, but she never said anything because she didn't want to ruin the friendship.
I think we've all been in that situation.
And then she finds out that he died. And you find that out in the song, and I was like,
Like he died way after they
What?
lost touch, or like he died.
So I'll give you some lyrics here. Not Life of the Friendship Ruined, the friendship lyrics. So it's basically just her saying like, you know, she's like, it's not an invitation, but I should have kissed you anyway. Like, it wouldn't have been convenient, but I should have just done it. And then so in the third verse, she says, when I left school, I lost track of you. Abigail, who was notably her best friend since, like, she was in school years. Abigail called me with the bad news, goodbye, and we'll never know why. And then it gets really sad because she's like, it wasn't an invitation, but I flew home anyway with so much left to say. I whispered at the grave, should have kissed you anyway. It's really sad. And I was very caught off guard because I did not, like when I first read the title, I thought it was going to be about like Blake Lively with all the stuff that's been going on, or like just kind of like more like a diss track. I didn't expect to like get in my feels and be like, oh my God.
Is there some kind of like expectation to at least one diss track?
We're getting there.
Okay.
We're getting there.
Okay. All right.
Don't you worry.
All right. Oh, you worry. I'm chilling.
But that's a great song, and actually the diss track is next.
And that one's called.
Actually, Romantic.
Okay. With an E for explicit, I see.
Oh, I think 8 out of 12 of these are explicit.
Man, but sometimes you don't even know, because like I have like a couple releases, like a little more than a couple releases on Spotify, and like 2 of my songs or something have like the E for explicit for no reason. It's like, why is this explicit? I have no idea, but whatever.
Her songs are explicit for a reason.
Yeah, no, mine are PG-13, and it's like explicit. It's like, okay.
Dude,
cool.
getting older and hearing Taylor Swift cuss, I don't know why, but it just like scratches an itch in my brain, and I'm like, oh, she said bitch, listen to that. And I don't know why. It's just really exciting for me. Actually, Romantic is a song about her, like, people talking shit about her. And she's like, oh my God, it's actually so nice that you're thinking of me. Like, it's actually super romantic, and she's like, I forget the exact lyric, but it's like, you're saying things about me, stop talking dirty to me, you're saying whatever, it's like you're flirting with me, and it's, people think that it's about Charlie XCX, because the opening lines are, I heard you call me boring Barbie while the Coke's got you brave. And apparently in one of Charlie XCX's songs, which I don't listen to her really, it's not really my vibe.
Okay.
But she makes some references to people think Taylor Swift. So then people are thinking this is kind of like a
So this
rebuttal.
is kind of like what the rappers in the 90s were doing, like 80s and 90s, just like
Yeah.
dissing each other in like their releases and
Kinda,
maybe like
yeah.
throwing shots at each other. Oh my
Have
God.
you ever heard the Taylor Swift rap from SNL?
Mm-mm.
Like circa 2012?
It's like, what was I doing in 2012? Okay.
Not listening to
Not
Taylor
listen-
Swift
not
rap,
listen to
that's
that.
for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah, but
It's actually really funny. I suggest looking it up.
geez, that's over 10 years ago. It's crazy when you think
Don't
about it.
say that. It's actually 13 years ago. That's the year I met Donnie. We met in 2012. Fun fact.
Fun fact.
For me it is. But yeah.
And
this
for the millions watching at home,
millions.
or the convenience of your mobile device.
But yeah, this song I really liked because it does. Some people said that like the writing on it was kind of easy-ish. Like she's not giving us as much like tortured poets, like poetic
Martyr
lyrics that
songs.
she has in the previous albums. But people forget that like she also wrote stuff like Shake It Off or like Stay, Stay, Stay. Like
That's one of the songs in the medley I was talking about.
she has songs that aren't like super poetic, and y'all loved them, so stop hating. I just like that it's like she's carefree and fun, and like this is like her way of being like, yeah, I actually don't think about you at all, but I think it's really cute that you think about me, so thanks. And I think that's hilarious because what a great she needs to have an attitude like that for her profession, especially with like her level of success. But like, I love that she put it in a song, and she may or may not be calling out someone, but we don't know.
Well, that someone could also be like everyone with that sort of attitude, you know?
It doesn't have to be just Charlie, but people think that some of the lyrics are inspired by Charlie.
Okay, but it could definitely include Charlie in there, you know, along with like hundreds of other like-minded individuals. I don't know.
Yeah.
Not you.
Not
That's
me.
For sure. That's for sure.
Not me. I love me some T-Swizzle. Yeah. Okay. We're almost to the end of the album here. Track 8, I believe, is Wish List. Let me see. It is. I was right. Look at me. So smart. I've only listened to the album like 12 times so far, at least.
Did you like what's it called? Like not subscribed or like pre-order that whole thing?
I did. I pre-ordered a vinyl. I pre-ordered a signed CD. I pre-saved it on Spotify at 11 o'clock on Thursday night, which is when it actually dropped for us because of our time zone. I was like, Donnie, stop everything. Put on Spotify on the TV. Let's listen to Taylor Swift's new album. And he's like, okay. And then I was like, I really want to listen again. And he's like, let's do it. But I had work at 7 in the morning, so unfortunately I had to go to sleep.
You need to ask him if he listens to it like on his runs. I'm curious. Or I'll ask him when we go inside. You see, I've only done that with one album.
Stayed up for the release?
No. Like but like just sat there and listened through it.
You have to appreciate. You got to listen to it in order.
It's like okay, so it's like I do, but I'm usually doing stuff. You know, it's like I'll listen to 4 tracks on the way to where I'm going, like in the car, right? And then later that day, okay, where did I leave off? Track 5. Okay, pick up. But the last time I actually remember listening through an album, a release from top to bottom. Um, what's the word I'm looking for? I forget my English. And have it be like intentful, you know, was when you two, and you know, I guess we got completely different taste in music. But
Hey, I like it all.
but when you two released like their songs of innocence,
The one that automatically got downloaded onto everyone's phones.
yeah, you remember the controversy in that?
I do, and I was so mad that I refused to listen to it.
Wait, I'm sorry, no, songs of experience, so different one,
Oh, okay.
right? But songs of experience in 2017, and I got so excited because they released it on my birthday,
It
right?
was like a little present for you.
Exactly. So December 1st, like what I did that day was just like, all right, don't nobody talk to me for like an hour. And I went in my room, I just sat on my bed, put some headphones on, and listened to it from top to bottom.
And it was amazing, right?
Yeah, it was great. But I mean, it was just one of those things where it's like, man, I don't do this for any artist. And I guess it was just because it's my birthday, you know, I wanted to do that. And I convinced myself somehow that they were doing it because it was my birthday, you know?
I don't know about that.
Oh, man,
Sorry to burst your bubble.
just let me
I'm
let me live
sorry.
in my own little reality for a minute.
All right. Yeah, no,
And,
they did it.
Exactly. But yeah, no, I mean, honestly, and I got like a whole turntable and some vinyl records because I want to get back in the habit of like, you know,
Collecting records.
yeah, and then just like putting it in a thing. I totally forgot I ordered back in March like a Bon Jovi 35-year like anniversary vinyl record for like Slippery When Wet. Like the actual record is see-through, and it's got like this liquid inside.
Oh,
Like
those
when you
are so
turn it,
cool.
yeah, when you turn it, like it moves and stuff. But like, I mean, it's the record from 35 years ago.
They can do such
And,
cool things with records. I
yeah,
still don't
so-
even really understand how they work. Like, there's just ridges in plastic, and you're telling me that makes a whole song? Like, I don't.
You know, what, call
Understand.
me ignorant or whatever, but sometimes I don't like to look too much into things because I feel like it takes the magic away. Sometimes it makes you appreciate it even more, and then sometimes it's like, nah, kind of like not knowing how that works.
I feel like
Just-
someone could explain to me step by step and reason by reason why this works, and I'd still be like, nah, bruh, it's fucking wizards or something. Like,
I mean, sometimes that's the explanation.
crazy.
But sorry, where were?
Really fast, you really need to listen to albums, like, whole sit down, like, experience, because it is an experience. Like,
It is.
it's so great.
It
like,
is, and
It
I mean,
really makes you appreciate because like you can see like how things shift throughout if you just like and like feel the tone and the story
Well,
that's being told.
well, yeah. So concept albums is something I like to listen to from top to bottom.
Have you ever heard The Deer Hunter?
Yes. My friend Greg got me into a couple albums of those. I don't think I've listened to like top to bottom for Deer Hunter, but I have listened to some songs.
I was on a car trip one time, road trip, and I listened to acts 1 through 4 or 5 in order because they tell a story.
Exactly.
And that is very cool to me. So I listened to as much as I could. It was like a 12-hour drive, so had a lot of time.
Mm-hmm. Like, I mean, the ones, and this is gonna sound very generic, right? But the one that typically does it for me is Pink Floyd.
Ooh.
But I have
Yeah.
like this love for Pink Floyd that's like they always just kind of like center me again, especially like after gigs. Because like Taylor here, I'm a musician and like I do the music thing on the weekends, and sometimes on the way home you just need to like somehow just you like decompress and come back to like center.
One of my favorites
And-
is Break Stuff by Limp Bizkit. I just am hyped and I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
it's just those days. And then I'm like, all right, I got it out. I'm good now.
Exactly. No, and you need to, man. Like otherwise, that stuff like pops out somewhere else, and sometimes it's not always good. But yeah, I'll listen to Pink Floyd on the way home. Enigma is another great one that does like concept albums that you just have to listen to from top to bottom.
I
But
don't think I know who that is.
you might have heard a song or two. I'll send you some stuff. But yeah. But I don't know. Life is so busy that we just kind of like grew out of the habit of just sitting down and listening to a record.
It depends on who it is. If it's Taylor, Sabrina, Panic, Paramore.
Robert
and, like-
Soley, just shooters shoot.
I will sit down and listen to the whole thing.
Right.
But okay, moving on.
Mm-hmm.
Next track is Wish List. Thank you. That is track
10.
8.
8.
Close. Wish List is just like a... I don't really have much to say about this song. It's cute. It's fun. It's her saying, like, all these people want all these things, but really all I want is you, and I want a family, and I want people to, like, leave us alone when we're doing our family things.
So it's
like,
most definitely, like, for Travis.
Yeah. She says, I just want you, have a couple kids, have the whole block looking like you. Like, she's like
She wants a lot
dreaming
of
of
kids.
a driveway with a basketball hoop and, like, tell people to leave us the fuck alone, and they do. Like, that's basically that's the whole course. And she's like, people want, like, videos taken off the internet, they want this surgery, they want this bag, they want this. Like, I hope they get it. Like, I really hope they do, but all I want is you. Which, granted, easy for her to say because she is rich and can have anything she wants, and, like, love was the one thing that was evading her. Like, true, happy love, and now she has it, so she's like, now all I want is you. Which, yeah, of course, because you've already, like, had access to everything else.
Yeah, but it's not like he's, like, some kind of, like, side mission or,
No,
like,
no,
victory lap or side quest.
she is, like, focused on him. Like, that is,
Yeah.
that is her thing, which I love it. Their story is so cute. And I feel like they match each other's vibes. So, very cute song. The next song...
Can I see that?
Yeah. The next song is called Wood, which in the theater, Taylor explained that this song was about, like, making your own luck. Like, ooh, like, black cat, step on a crack, like, I'm just gonna knock on wood, whatever. She's talking about, like, all these superstitions and stuff. But everyone really knows this song is kind of about Travis Kelce's penis.
Really? Let me see some lyrics. I need to see some.
I would love to read you some.
I said lyrics, like, don't show me an image, like, just.
No, dude, if I could find one, maybe. Okay. Oh no! Oh, not what I wanted. It's playing the song. Well, I'm not against playing the song. So it's like talking about luck and superstition and, like, oh, all of that went away when I saw you. Like, as soon as you put your hand on mine, I was like, okay, we're good. But then it goes like, forgive me, it sounds cocky. He opmatized me and opened my eyes. Redwood tree, it ain't hard to see. His love was the key that opened my thighs.
No way, let me see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
okay,
then,
yeah.
girls, I don't need to catch the bouquet to know a hard rock is on the way. The curse on me was broken by your magic wand. New Heights, which is his podcast of manhood. Come on, girl.
Ain't gonna knock on wood.
Because that's, like, the superstition part, right?
Mm-hmm.
But then, like, this whole, like, half of the song's about his schlong. Like, let's be real. And I love that for her.
Does
like,
that one say explicit? Like, oh my god.
Let me see. Does it? I don't even know. But that song just makes me kind of like, girl, I'm so happy that you
That
are
you're
happy.
having your needs met.
Yeah. No, it's not. Oh, yes, it is. It is explicit. But anyway, that song's just kind of fun. It's funny. Whatever. It's not a favorite on the album, but it is fun. One of the next songs is...
It does the job.
Apparently, so does he. But, okay, speaking of not one of my favorites, this next one is one of my favorites.
Mm-hmm.
It's called Cancelled, which she talks about, like, good thing I like my friends canceled. I like them dressed in Gucci and a scandal. She's basically saying, like, yeah, everyone, like, she's been canceled. She's been, like, talked shit about. She's gone through a lot. She's been in the industry for a while and really big in the industry for a while. So she's talking about how a lot of her friends, when they are going through shit, like, they'll talk to her. And she's like, dude, don't worry. I've been through this. She's like, I kind of like my friends canceled because, like, that's how you know who your, like, real friends are. Because y'all are, like, just there for each other, like, for real. So I like that. Also, people think that it is kind of a hint towards Sophie Turner, who was in Game of Thrones, Joe Jonas's wife, ex-wife.
Well, I had no idea, and then like my wife Kyla, she mentioned it the other day. I was like, wait, they're not together? And she's like, are you serious?
They got divorced.
Are you kidding me? I was like, do you live under a rock? I was like, I guess I do.
Joe Jonas, hit me up. Just kidding.
No, my friend, he sent me a video. I won't say the other day. When I say the other day, I can mean like last week or like
a year
10
ago.
years ago. No, he sent me a video the other day. They were like in the Caribbean or something, like just vacationing, and the video picks up. He's just kind of like, it was Sophie Turner and Joe Jonas just walking in front of them, like they were going into like a restaurant or something.
Damn,
obviously when they were still together.
Must have been a couple months ago at least.
It was like 4 years ago.
Oh well,
I think.
Yeah.
3 years ago. I don't know.
But Sophie Turner is English or British or somewhere.
Sophie Turner,
over
hit
there.
me up. For
Honestly,
the podcast, to have her on the podcast. I don't know what you're thinking.
Hit me up romantically, Sophie Turner. Like, I'm...
Come be on this podcast. Or Jonas.
What was I saying? Oh, so because she's, like, British, canceled is spelled with 2 L's in here, which is the British spelling. And Taylor Swift was there for Sophie Turner during the divorce. Like, she let her stay at her apartment in New York, and, like, all this stuff was helping her. And one of the things that she says in the song is, you know who your friends are, we all have matching scars. Matching scars, Joe Jonas. Taylor Swift dated Joe Jonas, and he cheated on her. Joe Jonas, Sophie Turner. Joe cheated on Sophie Turner. So, matching scars.
I see a common denominator, okay.
So people think that, like, part of the song does go out to Sophie Turner. Who knows? I don't. I just read what the people say. And drink it up.
I mean, it would make sense, right?
That it would at least be, like, an inspiration towards the song.
Mm-hmm. I mean, what else could she be talking about?
She could be talking about Blake Lively. She could be talking about a lot of people, honestly. She's friends with a lot of famous people, and a lot of famous people get canceled a lot, so.
Mm-hmm. Well, in today's culture, for sure.
Yeah. But second to last song, it's called Honey. Probably my least favorite song on the album. It just feels, I like the message behind it, but the lyrics really just, when people were saying this album sounds lazy, I didn't think that at all. And I don't necessarily think that for this song, but if I had to pick a song where I was like, maybe it'd be this one. I still like the song, don't get me wrong. But it starts off with, you can call me honey if you want, because I'm the one you want. And that, I was just like, oh, that's the okay, we're rolling with that. Okay.
Is that the chorus, or is it just how it starts?
It's part of the chorus, but she's like, when anyone called me sweetheart, it was passive aggressive in the bar, and this bitch saw her man look at me wrong. When anyone called me honey, it was in the bathroom, white teeth. They were telling me my skirt didn't fit right, or whatever. I don't know the exact lyrics because it just came out, but something along those lines. Like, basically anytime anyone called her a pet name, it was in a derogatory way. Like, oh, honey, that's not good for you. Or,
like
oh,
condescending
sweetheart,
or something?
no.
Yeah.
And so she's like, hey, it's actually really cool when someone who loves you is like lovingly saying pet names. Like it actually rewrites the whole narrative on that word for me.
Mm-hmm.
So she's like, yeah, you can call me honey if you want because I'm the one you want. So knowing that, like, it makes it better, but also I feel like it could have been written a little better. That's coming from me, who has 0 Grammys, 0 music awards, almost 0 money from doing music. Like, who am I to say anything, right? Just my opinion. But like, who cares? But yeah, it's a cute song. I like it. It is upbeat. It is fun. Just if I had to pick one song to skip on the album, it'd probably be that one. Or if I was in a happy mood, I'd skip Eldest Daughter because I don't want to be sad. But
Okay, you don't want to bring the vibe down.
yeah. But yeah, so the last song is called "The Life of a Showgirl," which is the title
but wait,
track.
hang on. Like, I think that is like from a conceptual standpoint, that's probably a song that, you know, means something to a lot of people that have been
Yeah.
in relationships where, you know, like the lyrics, you know, honey or babe or just words like that kind of had a condescending tone to it, you know.
Which-
and then it's just giving it like a new face that's like important for some people. Not that it's not important to you, obviously, but just like
I'm not saying that. I just think like the actual like lyrics in general, just like it's just that one line. The rest of the song I really enjoy. It's just that one line that I'm like,
could have been a little
I know you are capable of writing like more this is one of the songs that I would have wished that one line could have been more poetic than just, you can call me that because you love me.
Okay, I won't pay attention to that particular line.
But the rest of the song I really enjoyed. Don't get me wrong. This is not me like shitting on the song. I love this album a lot. But yeah, I also like how Taylor Swift can like take words that are derogatory against her and make them change. So I saw something earlier today, like Taylor Swift has a song called Canceled. If you search up Taylor Swift Canceled now on Google.
With 1 L or 2 L's?
2 L's, but probably 1 L too, because a lot of people can't fucking spell. Sorry, I get really heated about grammar. But like you search that up, it's gonna come up with her song. It's gonna come up with her album. She has a song called Slut. So if you look up Taylor Swift Slut, it's her song. She's rewriting the narrative on that because before people probably looked up, oh, Taylor Swift Slut, and it's like, oh, look at all her boyfriends, or Taylor Swift Canceled, like, ooh, look at what she said. And like, no, now it's my stuff. You're welcome. So I feel like that was kind of intentional, and I love it. It's very smart on her part. And so I feel like Honey is kind of like that same thing, but instead of her changing it, it's Travis changing it for her. Like instead of like being talked down to, it's her being like, you know, you changed that word for me when she already likes to change words for herself sometimes. So I don't know if that's a good parallel or not, but I noticed it.
It's an assumption for sure, but it could definitely be like a point for someone that's like, okay, so I like this aspect about myself. And by aspect, I mean taking words that, you know, are meant to bring me down and then giving them
a different
an
meaning.
empowerment for myself. But
Yeah.
here is a person that can do that for their partner, you know?
Yeah.
So that could be something. There could be something there.
Cute song. I do like the song. It's just that one line that gets me. And maybe I'll grow out of it. It's only been a couple days. Like maybe I will end up being like, this is my favorite song ever. Who knows? Not me.
Well, hey, hang on. I gotta wait. Is that number 11 or 12?
That's number 11. So we're about to come up on the final song.
Okay, let's do that one first, and then I got a question for you.
Well, tell me the question now so you don't forget.
No, because then we're going to get sidetracked. I won't forget, I promise.
All right. Bet. So, last song is called The Life of a Showgirl, and it features Sabrina Carpenter, who I also love.
I saw that, yeah.
She also has a really good new album called Man's Best Friend, which, sidetrack for a second, is a play on how everyone thinks that she's like so sexual and everything, and the whole album is her like shitting on men. It's called Man's Best Friend. Hey, it's just, she doesn't know you. None of the songs are about you.
I'll drink to that.
But it's basically her like, oh, thanks, me first. We're not talking about Sabrina right now. I could be on another episode. We could do that whole thing. But
I gotta check
anyway.
my calendar, but I'll lock you in.
But so Life of a Showgirl, it follows this fictional character at the beginning named Kitty, and Taylor Swift is singing about like this fictional person. She's like, I really looked up to her. I went up to her after a show, gave her a bouquet, and was like, you were amazing. And she's basically warning you, like, you don't want this kind of life. You don't want to be here, like, and you're never going to. But like, if you do get here, you're not gonna want it.
Because of like the challenges that come with it, or
Yeah.
because like you're just not built for this.
So in the song, it makes it sound like she's not built for it, because she says, hey, thank you for the lovely bouquet. You're sweeter than a peach, but you don't know the life of a showgirl, and you're never ever gonna. Hey, the more you play, the more that you pay. You're softer than a kitten, but you don't know the life of a showgirl, and you're never gonna wanna.
Okay.
So she's basically like, hey, like, you seem too soft-hearted, like, you don't want this, it's cutthroat, like, it sucks, you don't want this. And then so Sabrina comes in, and she's talking about another fictional character, and the same thing, she goes up, and she's like, hey, you don't want no part of this, Dewey, have you ever seen that movie? Walk Hard, with John C. Reilly? John C. Reilly? It is John C. Reilly. Hilarious. I highly recommend. It's like a parody on different eras of music, and it's John C. Reilly, and he's going through and trying to become like this pop star. It's hilarious. Hilarious movie. 10 out of 10.
Okay.
You should watch.
I got a little extra time nowadays.
Well,
We talked about that.
add this to your schedule, because it is worth it. Anyway, and then at the end they're like, well, I took that advice, and I like, every bruise that I got reminded me like what I was doing this for, whatever. And at the end they're like, yeah, like, I love this life, and I wouldn't change anything, and like, this is my hustle, and this is what I'm doing, and I love it. And I think that really, Taylor Swift was even talking about, like, when I watched the movie, how she thought Sabrina Carpenter was the best person that she could get for this, because Sabrina has had a lot of criticisms because she has kind of like raunchy lyrics, which personally I love. They're hilarious, and I think Sabrina Carpenter and I would be best friends. Hit me up, Sabrina. My DMs are gonna be like overloaded.
Watch that friend request pop in.
Oh, dude, I'd
As soon as I tell you that friend request.
I'd cream my panties if any of the people I mentioned tonight
Want to get in touch?
Yeah.
You know where to find her.
right here.
We'll call it Taste Backyard.
I mean, that is what it is.
Literally where we're at.
But Sabrina, she had said, like, has such a good attitude towards everything. Like, she's very resilient, very, like, just plays it off, and is really equipped to deal with the things in show business that you have to deal with. And Taylor Swift has been doing it since she was, like, 14, 15, like, really in the limelight. And so she's, like, built up that resilience and everything. Sabrina's, like, somewhat new to it. She was an actress. Did you know she was on Girl Meets World? She's one of the main characters in Girl Meets World.
Yeah, no, she just popped on our radar, like, with music, so I don't know what she did before.
She did some music before what you probably heard, but I've liked her for a really long time. Anyway, both of them are showgirls. Like, they embody the, I guess, spirit of a showgirl, which is, like, just doing what you have to do, keeping face and, like, all this stuff, like, going through all of the hardships and still being, like, I love what I do and all that stuff. Like, it's not for everybody. I would love to be a famous singer one day, but do I think that's ever going to happen? First of all, no. And second of all, if it did, dude, if I was reading comments online and seeing people say things about me online all day, all the time that were negative.
Oh, like all the keyboard warriors and all that stuff.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
I, like, eventually maybe I might be like, haha, like, what an idiot. But, like, dude, that's hard. And I feel like it's really hard to be in the spotlight as much as they are. Like, they're both so big right now.
Yeah, you definitely have to have, like, a strong
backbone
support group too.
Oh, that too.
You know, like the backbone, absolutely, like that's a must. But if you don't have like the right people in your circle, in your corner, then that's just a recipe for, you know, disaster.
Destruction.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But anyway, that's I really liked that song. I guess I just kind of explained it more than told my thoughts about it. But it also does have the same melody as Cool by the Jonas Brothers. Do you know that song? Baby, I'm feeling so cool.
I recognize the melody.
So
that's about it.
It's the same as that, and which she does credit the Jonas Brothers in the writing. So people keep saying, oh my god, she's gonna get sued by Joe Jonas, which they dated, so it's like, that'd be kind of funny, I guess. But, like, she credited them. So, chill out, guys. She knows what she did. She's owning it.
Yeah, and she got a whole team of lawyers that I'm sure they did it right.
But, anyways, I feel like even though it does have the same cadence, if you just listen to, like, the background tracks, very, very, very similar. But when I was listening to it, honestly, I didn't even think of that song, and I knew it. I love the Jonas Brothers. Trying to go see them in, like, a week.
Oh, they're still together, all of them?
Yeah, they're doing a 20-year reunion tour right now with All American Rejects.
Jeez, that's going to be a huge thing.
I know, and I don't have tickets yet, but I am going to go. I am speaking it into existence. I will be getting tickets one way or another. Anyway.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
Dude, anyway. I didn't even think of that song when I first heard it because I feel like Taylor Swift she made it her own. It's not like she completely copied it. The cadence of her voice and the instrumental is very similar, but at the same time, I didn't even think about it until someone pointed it out, and I was like, oh, I did know that from somewhere. And I was like, it is that song. And even now listening to it, though, I'm still like, this is Life of a Showgirl. Or if I listen to the Jonas Brothers ones, like, this is cool. Like, it's not, I don't think of either one when I'm listening to it, if that makes sense. Like, I feel like she really...
It's like she took something of it, like, made it her own.
Yeah, but
or branded it different.
Yeah, it still sounds very similar, but there's more key changes in Taylor Swift's, we'll say. But yeah, that's my take on Life of a Showgirl by Taylor Swift. What was your question that you promised that you wouldn't forget?
So, and what was it exactly that prompted me to like kind of get curious about this?
I don't know because I don't know what the question was.
No, you were talking about like Taylor doing stuff like with other artists and writing songs. And then at some point, way before that point, there was Taylor and like all the people she dated or whatever, right?
Oh, okay, yeah.
I love John Mayer. I'm not one to say, oh, I'm Team John Mayer or Team Taylor, whatever. No. But that song, Half of My Heart, what are your thoughts on that song?
On that song?
Mm-hmm. And I think he had more of like that's more like his song that features her, right? Other than we co-wrote something together. I'm not sure. I could be wrong. But
Is she on that song?
she's on yeah. She sings the chorus. Well, there is a version with her singing the chorus.
I don't know if I've ever heard that version, honestly.
Yeah. Yeah, Half of My Heart, and apparently like they it was like about her or something.
I will say, John Mayer, talented artist. He is great. I don't know much about him in his personal life, except for that he really fucked over Taylor Swift, which you can hear about in this song,
Again, I
Dear John.
Dear John. I heard about that song. Isn't that a movie too? Like unrelated? Isn't Dear John
Unrelated. It's a Nicholas Sparks book that got turned into a movie.
Yeah, so John Mayer invited a then 19-year-old Taylor Swift to collaborate on Half of My Heart while still writing it. Okay. So the collaboration sparked a short-lived romance. Oh, so it was before the song. Or before the thing.
Mm.
Okay,
Yeah, she,
never mind.
I know, I just took my nail off. Are my nails so thin?
See, that's why it's important to do your research first, kids.
I will say that John Mayer, if we're speaking about their relationship together, she said, "Don't you think I was too young to be messed with a girl in a dress?" Which, if you look up their relationship, I'm pretty sure he was like 24, 25, and she was 19, and he had already been in the music industry a while and was like, how old were they actually? Let me do my research now that you say that. How old was John Mayer when he dated Taylor Swift?
Already.
He was 32 when she was 19. Wow.
I didn't know there was such a gap.
I didn't realize it was that big. I knew that he was older, but I didn't realize it was that much older. Yeah, so she's like, you kind of like took me and fucked me up. Like, I was just super young, and I really looked up to you, and then you like fucked me over. It's basically the premise of that song.
Oh, Dear John?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Which he said was a terrible song. But I would say that too if someone wrote a whole song about me using my name.
Imagine you saying, well, it's a great song. And like really being objective about it. Even if you know it's like talking shit. It's like, well, I can't talk shit. It's a
I
great
do
song.
think that
I need to go listen to it.
Maddie Healy, who she dated between Joe Alwyn and Jason Kelsey.
Man, so you know this girl's like bio.
Dude, I told you, I don't let it consume my entire life, but I do.
No, of course not.
I do know a lot about Taylor Swift, and I know a lot about other artists too. Like, it's not just Taylor Swift. It's just that's who we're talking about right now.
Yeah.
But also, I've followed Taylor Swift for so many years, so it makes sense that I know a lot about her because I've kept up with her through all of her eras.
I think I remember seeing like an Instagram post now that you mention it. Or like the last time she was here.
Oh, yeah.
I
went to the Eras
I saw
tour.
Donnie in that thing too. I was like,
He did. Dude.
There's a lad right there.
He wanted to go. I was like, do you want to go or not? Because tickets are expensive, and if you don't want to go, it's fine. My friend is flying from Canada, so I have someone to go with, and I could definitely find someone to go with, because everyone like wants to go to this concert. No, I didn't mean it like that, but
No, I definitely sensed a little.
Well, he won't go to the Jonas Brothers. He
Confidence
won't
in
go to the Jonas Brothers concert with me, so I'm trying to find someone to go to the Jonas Brothers with me.
Girl, do it just for the experience. I went to a Billie Eilish concert one time, and
I love Billie Eilish.
it was weird. Like my friend, not the concert, but like my friend, she, for some reason, she couldn't just buy one ticket. She had to buy 2 tickets. I don't
Some
know.
people do that because they're like, oh, if I buy 2 tickets, maybe I can find someone to go with me and like just be like, hey, I already got a ticket, like just come.
I don't know. I didn't think much of it. She just told me, like, hey, you want to go to a Billie Eilish concert? I was like, at that time, she was the one that introduced me to her. So I was like, you know what?
When was
Whatever,
this?
let's just go. I must have been, 2019?
Oh, so her
At the
when we all
Toyota
fall
Center.
asleep, where do we go tour?
Yeah, the one with like the creepy cover. She's like,
Yeah,
with the eyes and the that one. So yeah, I remember it. We Toyota Center. Man, that was a loud concert. And by loud, I mean like the fans. It was just.
I wish I got to
But,
go. I've never seen her in concert, but I would really.
It was
love
actually
to.
a pretty good concert. I'm not even gonna lie.
Oh, I don't doubt it.
I'm not a fan or anything. I don't have anything against her, but I do like a song or two. And but that was a
A
cool
song
concert.
or two.
Girl, I mean,
Girl.
we got different tastes.
Girl.
That's for sure.
I listen to. I'm one of those people that's like, I listen to everything. I don't listen to everything. I don't super love country. I don't love house music or EDM unless under the right circumstances. Like, there's music for every circumstance. But
Agreed.
if I'm in my car, I'm not listening to most country, hardly any EDM or like house music, and like it's mostly going to be pop, rock, or like alternative.
I remember that Skater Boy song I had to learn.
Hey,
did we get that? What place did we get?
First.
We got first place?
First place.
I forgot what place we got, and the other day I was watching a show, as I told Kai, I was like, you know, I got first place in a Battle of the Bands one time, right? And she's like, oh, that's great, that's awesome.
She's like,
Nah, she was locked into the show, but then I'm like thinking, I was like, wait, we did get first place.
we did get first place.
We did get first place, right?
So, preface,
It's like-
I asked him and some of my other friends that I know do music, and I was like, hey, do you want to, like, rehearse, like, 1 or 2 times and then go to a Battle of the Bands with me? Because I really want to do this. So I think we rehearsed twice, one of the times being the morning before the show, and then we went and we got first place. So that was super sick. And honestly, I think that was like the best performance I've ever given. I was so hype. It was amazing.
I still have the videos somewhere.
I have the videos on my Google Drive. I know exactly where they are.
Same.
I actually showed someone at work them the other day.
So we gotta do that again sometime. But Taylor, thank you. We gotta wrap this one up.
Oh yeah,
But,
we've been talking a while. Sorry,
But I mean, I know you can go all night when it comes to Taylor Swift.
dude.
But
Dude.
at some point, I gotta cut you off, and not just here.
Well,
You know, not just here. Like, but no, thank you. Thanks for having me. I know you got like a busy schedule and all, and
yeah. Thanks for having
I
me.
gotta pick my spots. But yeah, no, I mean, and I'll definitely hit you up about the what was it, like another episode for this, and
Sabrina Carpenter.
Sabrina Carpenter, and the what was it called, like the gigging that we've been talking about for like 2 years.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, but thank you guys for watching, and thanks
Bye.
Taylor for having me. And then at some point there'll be like a transition here or something.
Transition.
With some music or something. Oh boy, how long do you think that was?
Maybe like 75 minutes.
An hour 21.
So 60. I was close. I was only 6 minutes off.